One thing that has made Genesis Lifestyle Medicine so successful is that I embrace this Professor X Nick Fury mentality. I see myself as a recruiter. Welcome to the Spinoso Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alex Spinoso. My experience and expertise is in scaling all types of medical businesses to 7, 8, and 9 figures. And I'm sharing my journey to having multiple 8-figure companies and someday, hopefully, enjoying a 9-figure exit. This isn't a podcast telling you you should do this. I'm just telling you how I did this, and I hope that helps you. I want to help you build your business, take ownership of your life, and become a better leader at home and at work. And guys, I'd love to connect with you, especially if you're a medical entrepreneur. I have free courses available to help you scale your medical business. Check those out at dralexspinoso.com/courses. That is dralexspinoso.com/courses. I also invite you to connect with me on Instagram at Dr. Alex Spinoso, LinkedIn at the same, and every other platform, YouTube, etc. I am always Dr. Alex Spinoso. Thanks for listening. Hey everyone, what's up? Listen, if you've followed me for any length of time, you know that I'm a comic book geek. I love comic books, and I haven't talked about them for a while. I'm going to do that now because there's something from comic books that is really important and applicable for successfully scaling your business. I've talked about this topic before on a longer Spinoso podcast, but I want to remind you again because it's really, really important. Many people nowadays talk about how difficult it is to find good people. They struggle to hire quality candidates. They aren't getting great applications, and they are absolutely frustrated. They want to pull their hair out and wring their hands in exasperation. And this made me think about the comic books I enjoy. If you're familiar with the X-Men comic books, you know they go way back to the 1960s. The original premise of the X-Men is that the world needed heroes because there were so many villains and conflicts. So what did Professor Charles Xavier do? He went out and found young mutants, people born with DNA that would eventually develop into superpowers. His goal wasn't to just help these young men and women deal with and control their unique abilities. It was to assemble a team of superheroes to battle villains and save the world. And here's the thing. He didn't wait for heroes to come to him. He sought out men and women with the potential for greatness and recruited them into his organization, training them to become the X-Men. Even if you're not familiar with the X-Men, most people know the Avengers movies from the mid to late 2000s and beyond. So let's talk about those. In those movies, Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson, consistently recruits superheroes, telling them the world needs them because a cosmic, apocalyptic event is coming soon. He assembles the world's mightiest heroes in a team called the Avengers. Avengers assemble. This paradigm of not waiting for people to show up, but actively recruiting and training them is crucial. Many entrepreneurs get frustrated when they can't find good people. My question to them is, are you actively looking or just passively waiting for applicants? One thing that has made Genesis Lifestyle Medicine so successful is that I embrace this Professor X Nick Fury mentality. I see myself as a recruiter. I don't just post an ad on Indeed.com or ZipRecruiter. I go to local schools, I visit competitors, and cherry pick the people that I want. I cast a vision for what we're trying to achieve and show them how working for me will be better after they graduate or leave their current job. Then I deliver on that promise. So I'm telling you right now, many of your personnel problems can be solved if you adopt the mindset of Professor X or Nick Fury. Don't be passive. Embrace the recruiter mentality. When you say you can't find good people, you're lying to yourself because you're not actually looking. Go out and recruit. Bring people into your organization and train them to develop the superpowers that will make them successful and help your business dominate.